What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wait, What Are We Talking About? Podcast, episode 37. I am Bret, aka Enigma 9011, joined once again by Billy. What this podcast is, we bring a topic and talk about it for you guys. You can always catch this live over on twitch.tv every first and third Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You chat with us, join in on the conversation, and maybe suggest some topics live for us. If you can't catch it live, you can catch all the episodes over on youtube.com. Search Enigma 9011. They're broken out piece by piece and put as one big video for you guys. Remember, guys, if you have any topics for us, you can comment in the comment section down below. Join us on Discord, or as I mentioned earlier, you can join us live. And our sponsor for today is the merch store, so you can get all of your Enigma 9011 swag over there, t-shirts, backpacks, and more, so you can join the brand and rep it freely. Alright, so topic for today. First topic. A movie dropped recently. Into the Spider-Verse. So we're going to be talking about that and, maybe getting a little into more Spider 2018 stuff, because...
the trailer did just drop, too.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of Spider-Man stuff that happened.
A lot of Spidey stuff.
We had Infinity War, we had the Far From Home trailer that just dropped, obviously Into the Spider-Verse, and the game itself. So we had a lot of Spider-Man stuff, but main topic, the main thing we'll be talking about Into the Spider-Verse and what we thought about that, and possibly the future for it. So for those of you guys who don't know, Into the Spider-Verse does not tie into the MCU at all. This is a Sony-driven project, and it's just one of their side things, kind of like how Venom was. Animated movie, I think at least a lot of people I know are counting it out for that reason. Like, I'm not going to go see that, and it's unfortunate, so I'm going to be like, no, don't judge it just because it's a cartoon. It's still a good, solid film.
Cool graphics.
Yeah, it's not like I could see how a Teen Titans Go, like that is more like an aim towards kids. I feel like this is not. It's just they want to do something different, and it definitely paid off. So yeah, I think initial thoughts on it was well, at least for me, it was really, really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, I saw it twice. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. I've been meaning to go back and see it again. I gotta just get out in general and see movies. I wanted to see Bohemian Rhapsody before that gets out, but that's like got 2 showings. I'm like, one's at lunch, one's at midnight. I'm like, well, okay. And then I kind of want to see Bumblebee just because of how they redid the Transformer look.
Yeah.
And then
I also heard that one was actually good too.
Yeah. I saw Aquaman. I think there was one other one.
See Aquaman today.
I wanted to see. I don't know, but yeah, I want to get out and see it again. That doesn't happen often, and there's only been like a few movies really that have done that in my lifetime. I mean, more lately with like Infinity War and Civil War.
Right.
But yeah, this is definitely one I want to go see again. And I think they did really well for introducing a lot of new characters quickly.
Yeah.
And it never felt like anybody took steam from anybody else. Like
they all like built off each other too. Like they all worked together as a good coherent group.
Yeah. So like obviously the spotlight is on Miles this time, and I mean, I guess Peter's the next main character, but like all the side characters, like I said, they're fleshed out, but they never feel like they steal or overwhelm the main character. Like it's very quick in and out. Who's this person?
Yeah.
Like Noir was very in and out.
He is funny.
Yeah, he made his time count, and Nick Cage did it well.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was
there.
the perfect voice for it. Was Nick Cage.
Yeah.
His first time he spoke, I didn't know. Well, I knew Nick was going to be in the movie, but I didn't know who he was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then that guy popped up, and he was like, "Oh, the wind follows me wherever I go." And I go, "Yep, that is Nick Cage." And I'm so happy.
I love the line. Sometimes I just light a match and let it burn so I can feel something.
So I could feel something. And no, he was a goon.
Yeah. And then Spider-Ham was funny. I thought they'd do a little bit more with him. I don't know. He kind of was like, only had really 2 things. He had the initial line with the roommate of like, the animals talk in your universe. I don't want to freak him out. And then giving him the hammer at the end.
Here you go, fill in your pocket.
But I thought he'd be a little bit more of a comedic element. But yeah, he was in and out, and then Penny was. Really, the only thing she did was the goober reorganize.
That was the whole reason.
But I mean, when they announced it, or at least when they showed the trailer, she was the one I was like least excited for. I was like, all right, whatever. And then Gwen, I thought did fit perfectly.
Yeah, I think Gwen was great.
And then villains. I mean, they had quite a few villains in here.
Kingpin made me laugh every time I looked at him.
Just because the proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
they had Doc Ock too.
Yeah, that was
cool.
something I didn't see coming, and yeah, that was a nice.
I liked how they did it
twist
too with it.
On it, and that whole computer scene was funny too. Oh, the passer! You don't look a day over 34s. And then they're running. They're like, we don't need the monitor.
Yeah.
Just chuck that. And then that whole lab scene was great. But yeah, that was, like I said, that was a surprise I didn't see coming. And then just Tombstone chilling. Like, no, I think they mentioned his name maybe once or twice. But yeah, I remember smacking Brenda like, what? Being there. And then obviously who else we had? We had Scorpion. We had Green Goblin. Did he die?
No, he got hit in the head with that ceiling thing that fell.
Oh, okay.
And they kind of just didn't show up again.
Gotcha. Okay. What else did we have? Did we have anybody else? They mentioned Lizard in the backstory of Gwen, but we didn't see him. Because that's how her comic works out. As Peter turns into Lizard, and then she can't save him, and then she feels guilty. Prowler.
Oh, he was so good.
Yeah, I didn't expect to like him as much as I did, but obviously with the...
Dude, that music. His entrance music that he had all the time.
Yeah.
Whipping around, I really felt he was prowling.
He
was prowling some bitches.
But yeah, what was your favorite part of the movie?
I liked how he got bit by the spider. Because he was doing the art or whatever.
The mural, yeah.
Yeah, the mural with his uncle. And then he was just chilling, and then he got bit, and you see all this stuff
like dramatic,
happen,
yeah.
And then he just slaps it off, and then everyone's like, "Oh boy, that's not good." That was funny. I liked how they did that because that's better than just you're in the lab and the spider comes down like it happens to Peter all the time that we've seen all the time.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool that his uncle was there.
Yeah.
And it's ironic that he was there with him when he got bit by a spider, and then later tried to get him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think favorite part. Crap.
I liked the whole dad element too with it. His relationship with him.
Yeah.
That was a really cool type thing. Especially when he went to go meet with him and he was just all wept up and he couldn't say anything. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was.
I was hoping he would break out and say something, but
that was hard. I think my favorite moment was when they go to visit Aunt May, and then they go into the shed, and they're going down the elevator. It's like the other Spider-Man's like, "Well, this is a little much." Does everybody have one of these?
Yeah, mine was like this, except the spider jeep and this and that.
Yeah.
He was. That was Nick from.
New Girl.
New Girl.
Yeah, that was great.
That made me very happy. And he played the perfect lazy Spider-Man.
And then, did you know who played the other Spider-Man that died in this universe?
No.
It was Chris Pine.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't know that either for the longest time.
Because I knew Nick was going to be Spider-Man, but then when he came on, I was like, that is not Nick.
Yeah.
From New Girl.
Yeah.
And then he died, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
And then I heard the "Hey Kid" from behind, and I was like, that is Nick. This is going to be great.
Yeah, that was really good. Okay, so the future of Spider-Verse. So did you stay till the very, very end?
Yeah,
there was 2 post-credits. So the Stan Lee tribute.
Yeah.
And then there's Spider-Man
2099.
Yeah. Which the meme thing was good too.
They're just sitting there shooting at each other.
Who are you? No, who are you? So even before post-credits, we know Gwen somehow opens a portal and Miles is sealing to talk to him.
Yeah.
So some return to this in some way. And then I guess Sony, because it blew up, and obviously it's award-winning, they want to do like spin-off TV series and this and that, and I'm just like, all right, hold on now. Like, that's all great. I understand we're seeing dollar signs, but I'm a little nervous on that part. I don't know. Some people just something makes money, and then we got to make 800 more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that would get hard and confusing though, because you have so many different universes intertwining with each other that you have to try and keep all connected.
Yeah.
If you were to make like a series of a TV show for it to all just play together.
Yeah.
I feel like they could kind of get away with that. Or not get away with it, but like get out of control of it. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because like you got these people in this universe, so like if something happens in another universe, does that make it differently like somewhere else or whatnot?
A lot of interweaving or whatever.
Yeah, and you'd have to figure out how to not have them, their atoms be going crazy when they're in somebody else's, unless you're just going to have everybody by themselves.
Right.
Which you don't want to have.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't know if... I didn't know they were trying to do... I mean, maybe another movie if they really wanted to get greedy about it. I still don't think they should make another one.
Okay.
I think it was...
Good, just...
It was a good one, like, little animated thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think they already had planned a sequel.
I mean, if they pump out a sequel, you damn know well. I'm gonna go there and see it, but...
Yeah, yeah, I think they got a sequel. Well, obviously they got a sequel plan. I don't know if they're planning on doing, like, a separate, like, ladies one. I don't remember if I read that in passing, that they do, like, a Spider-Gwen and Silk and stuff like that. I know I heard rumors of Silk, but I don't know if that's the animated route or if it's something different. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't want them to, like, yes, it's good. I'm fine with sequels, but don't go overboard with it and shove it down our throats. Like, I feel like, obviously I haven't watched the franchise myself, but I feel like some horror movies have done that, where, like, oh, we hit something here, and now let's make a bunch. Like, Purge is one I can think of. Like, it was a cool concept. I didn't see it, once again, but, like, it seems like they're just pumping them out. And then same with, there's another one that comes to mind.
They did it with Paranormal Activity.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like, the first one, it was nice. It was low budget and creepy. And that's, like, what made it, you know, creepy, was because it was low budget, and the things that were happening, you're like, wow, yeah, if, like, that happened at my house, that'd be crazy. And then, like, they got more money with it, they started running away with it, and then the other ones are just all these wild shits happening, and it's not as realistic. I mean, it just, like, takes away the effect and stuff. And because they just were doing the same shit over again.
Right. Yeah, it's, I don't know.
But it's how she goes.
Yeah.
If it's making money, they want to do another one, because that'll probably make money as well. If that one has bad ratings, they got 2 movies out of it, whatever.
Yeah.
made their money.
So, if they... Okay, with the sequel, what would you want out of a sequel?
I think they would probably be the best way to do the Sinister Six, and not have it be too much. Like, having it too much going on.
Right. I mean, they technically already have...
They have Doc Ock, they have Green Goblin, if you want to do it with that one.
Yeah, they have people established.
Yeah.
Like, that was something I liked, too. Like, while we got introduced to all these spider people, like, villains didn't get any backstory or anything. They're just like, here we go. I mean, Prowler kind of did, but we have these established...
You could piece that one together by yourself.
Yeah, we have these established people that are all set and squared away, so we didn't have to spend time with that. So, yeah, that could work.
Because that'd be cool, then you could see how they became it, I guess. Or why they're bad and why they want to work together to be bad. And I think the Doc Ock was really good, and she was really...
Yeah.
She was really, I don't know, not scary, but, like, she seemed badass. So, she'd be a good main, like, enemy actor type person. I would at least think. As long as she has more, like, the other 5 with them. That'd be cool. Plus, because you have hella Spideys to work with.
Yes.
So you can get a lot of battles going in different places. Instead of just one guy being swarmed around the Sinister Six.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing I want, or it's an idea, is maybe go out of Miles' universe. Like, maybe do the opposite, take Miles and go somewhere else. Maybe with Gwen opening the portal, like something's going on.
Yeah, like something's going on with Gwen.
So
She's
go
like,
to
I
her.
need, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then as for returning people, I don't know. Like, do you assemble the same team or do you bring new people? Because I think Peter B. Parker, I think he should be set and done. Like,
Nick's Parker?
Yeah, Nick's Parker.
Yeah. I would like, if they were to do a sequel, maybe just touch on, like, what he's doing. Just so, because, I don't know, I want to make sure and see if he is happy again.
Right.
We left him in a pretty shitty place in his life.
Wait, do I want kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool, like, maybe he did have kids or something and he's not a big Spidey guy anymore. And,
right.
You just, like, have this nice little segment where you see him and you're like, Peter B., good man.
Mm-hmm.
But then go from there, keep it focused more on Gwen and Miles and then Spider-Ham. I mean, somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
I agree with having new people because you don't want the same jokes from the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, at least based on the after credits, if that means anything, then 2099 will be involved for something. Obviously, something went wrong.
His suit is so cool.
Yeah, that one's grown on me. I know in the video game they have the white and red.
White one.
I like that one.
I have that one. That's actually the one I had I was wearing to beat the game, and then they make you wear a different suit to fight Doc Ock. But
okay, I guess the last question on Spider-Verse, and then we can kind of talk about Spider-Man year 2018, is who is a Spider-Man person that you want in the next one? Or who would you like to see at least get involved? I mean, like you said, there's a plethora you could choose from. So. I don't know how it'd work, but I've always been partial of Scarlet Spider. One in all red, the white eyes and the blue hoodie. I just like his look, but I don't know how he would fit in there, because technically he's a clone of Peter.
Yeah.
And he's just doing his own thing, Mr. Ben Reilly. So, yeah, I don't know how that would work out, but I'd like to see him somewhere involved.
I don't really know much other Spideys. Trying to think of suits in the game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think back on like which ones they are and who they are. But I think 2099 would be cooler to see what he could do besides, make a meme. But just because that suit looked cool. Shit's probably crazy in 2099.
Yeah.
So his suit's probably got some wild stuff to it that would, I think, could be cool. Especially with the animations and whatnot with it.
I mean, in their Spider-Verse comic, where it focuses mainly on Gwen, they have... I think they have the Spider-Man from the UK. Like that suit's in the game too, with the plus looking thing. I think they have like an Indian Spider-Man. And then...
they got the one with the short sleeve sweatshirt in the game. That guy's always cool.
Oh,
like the street clothes Spidey.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get some other spider-related people there, because they got like 800 Venoms too. So you could do that. Like Spider-Man versus all the Venoms. Or something like that. Alright, so you finished the Spider-Man game recently.
I did.
I believe it's Act 2. I just finished Act 2. They all broke out of the rift, raft, whatever it's called.
Did you have to chase Electro through the...
Yeah, chase Electro, and that's the big reveal. Yeah, that was cool. Only fell in the water once and like, whoops!
That didn't work to it. Happens to everybody. I was whipping and I just had nothing to grab onto it. I just went in and I was like, well, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, they got that big reveal of them all out, so now everything, like the whole New York is like gone.
I was just gonna say, shit hits the fan once they break out.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Did all the Sable agents start coming in and whatnot?
Yep.
They hate you now?
Yep, they hate me. Then we got criminals on the street. Somehow Aunt May in the homeless shelter's fine. Yeah, so I haven't done anything story related past then. I'm trying to level up to 50 prior, because honestly I want to get that last suit going in, and I know it has to do with those secret ass photos or something. I just noticed that you can read the newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I had no idea that you could do that.
So I was like, well, shit.
I was at my friend's house who just bought. I talked him into getting it, and he bought it, and he was swinging around, and then all of a sudden he like landed on the ground and just picked up a newspaper, and I just go. And he was like, "Bill, did you do these yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I got like 3 or 4."
Yeah, so,
I'm like, wow, I did not know you could read the fucking papers.
So I don't know if that's a collectible that like you have to do progressively through the game. Because if so, then shit. Because there's like 28
God, I hope not.
in total.
Because I haven't done one.
Yeah, no, I literally like I opened one by accident or saw the icon pop up that I could interact with it.
Right.
And I was like,
what is that? And then you went back and you're
fuck.
like, oh, the papers.
So I ran a couple around the street and found a couple more. But yeah, the game, I mean, it was considered for Game of the Year in the Game Awards.
Yeah,
so I think that speaks for itself and like how.
Along with like
it was.
just look at the competition I had with it. God of War, Red Dead.
I think Assassin's Creed was
Assassin's
up there too.
Creed was there, yeah.
Yeah, so the game's amazing.
The amazing.
Fits right, like I don't know. I hit that nostalgic button right away.
Yeah.
Just popping in and swinging from Spider-Man 2 days.
They give you a lot of stuff to do as well, but they make it so that you don't have to just do it to get the 100% for the game. Like every single type of thing you do has the tokens with it.
Yep.
And those things make you, get your upgrades, get your suits and whatnot. So you're kind of like enabled to just swing around for an hour and a half,
right?
Just finding shit to do, which is kind of cool. And like they even find lapses in the story where like Spider-Man's gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll swing around the city for a while, and I'm like, oh, you sneaky bastard.
Yeah, it's not like you're pushed constantly. Go, 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 go. There's breaks in between, where you kind of have to kill some time before the next mission pops up. Yeah, and then I think they do well with the storytelling for each of the characters. Like you get obviously Peter's story, but then you get little side stories that pop up too.
You get the missions where you're MJ.
Mm-hmm.
You get the missions where you're Miles.
Yeah, which the MJ ones, I don't know. The first one was fine, then it was kind of like,
yeah. I never was a big fan of them. The very last MJ one you have, that one's fun because it's like shit's been going down this whole time, and you've been as Spider-Man a bunch, and then like you're in like a perfect situation of MJ, and like the shit that's going down, you're like, I need to do this and figure it out. And then how you're going through it, like my heart was racing because it was MJ. I was like, you're gonna get clapped if you get saw. Like somebody's gonna shoot you. And so you're sneaking around. You're in Norman's office, sneaking around, snooping around his place. But like Sable officers out the ass, and all you have are those little beepers that you can throw around.
Yeah, I felt that way during. You're in like the camp of theirs.
Yep, the camp's annoying. That's the one that's one of the ones I don't like. But this one was good.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a really good time. I mean, obviously, like I said, I still need to finish it. It's on my to-do list. I think it's just one of the things I need to sit down and do.
Yeah. Like,
I enjoy just dicking around, and like I've been spending the past couple nights just swinging around and beating up people. And then they have those, like, the milestones of, like, do this so many times, this so many times. So I'm realizing, oh, shit, I didn't do a lot of these things. So I'm just literally spamming. So, like, the web throw, for example. So I'm like, uppercut, get in the air, flip, film back up, flip, and just until I hit the ground. Yeah.
So I was doing that with, like, the wall running shit. I went on the Empire State, just
Whoop!
ran up, ran down, ran up, ran down. I just did that because there was so much XP I could just get.
Yeah.
And I was, like, close, but not close enough to, like, go do a mission and have it be done right away, and I just fucking did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing those, and then obviously they have all the different crime groups that you have to deal with so many times, so I've been doing those. I already did all the research labs, I did the backpacks.
Yeah, research labs, fun, backpack labs.
I have done all of the
Tombstone?
The hideouts besides the new ones that just popped in, like the Sable Agent ones. And I think there's criminal ones too, but I don't know.
Yeah, the criminal ones those get sticky.
So I've done those. I've done most of the Taskmaster ones. I think I have a few left there. The drone ones are annoying.
I hate the there was a Taskmaster one where it was like fighting people. And I kept doing it because I needed I don't know if there was a combo of a certain amount or I know one of the two things to get the gold. It was just so annoying to get.
Yeah. Yeah, there was.
Finally got it though. But I don't remember what it was. But I remember getting it and then immediately turning my PS4 off and just going to bed.
Yeah, I read thankfully I read a comment somebody posted. There was a thread talking about it where like you don't need to get all the tokens to 100%. I was like, oh, thank God, because one of those drone missions I did because I was trying to get gold.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sitting here, repeat, and it'd always get to the point where I'm like 100 points off of gold. I'm like, so I'm glad I don't have to get gold on all those, because like, they're fine challenges, but yeah, no, they're a little ridiculous on their scoring scheme at some points. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a sequel. I don't know, obviously, how it ends or what they hint at. I have a guess at what happens to a certain person. I think it's Aunt May related. At least I saw a photo. I thought something happened to her. I don't know. But sequel related, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have something planned. I don't know where they're going to go with it, because I don't think anything happens Miles related. But if so, then I think that would be a clear jumping off point. Otherwise, I mean, there's always something for Peter to do or somebody to show up, so I'm sure they can make something out of it. Well, okay, an obvious route, if nothing happens to Peter,
nothing happens,
is we have Norman there.
Yep.
And he's just running for governor? Mayor, okay. So, as far as I know, nothing happens him goblin-wise. But then we also have the element of Harry, who's just away, and all we really hear from him is left messages on his cell phone, and neither MJ or us can contact him, or we try and contact him and he doesn't answer. So there's the element of that they could be goblified in the next one. We'll lock up Otto. We're talking the rest of the 6: Electro, Negative, Scorpion, Vulture, Rhino. Thank you. They're all established and
I'm very excited for you to keep playing it too, because the way they do the boss fights, they pair them together, each one.
Oh, okay.
And like you find out these blueprints or whatever, and like you have like all these plans and whatnot. But then like Doc Ock is also very smart and knows how Spidey works, and like he just sets and tries to walk Spidey into these like huge things. And each time it's like 2 people that you fight together, and that makes the boss fights so much fun. Like the first Sinister Six like group that you fight, it's Vulture and Electro.
Oh, okay.
So 2 people that can just whip around the world, and like it. You got like electric bolts coming at you, and then all of a sudden Vulture's swooping in, and you're just dodging, ducking, diving, whip shooting. It's fun. The boss fights are fun.
All right.
But it's those 2, and then you do Rhino and Rhino and Scorpion. But Scorpion gets his own thing because he's a badass. But like those 2 are together at the point in time, and then you handle that, and then Vulture or Scorpio fucking handles you. And then Negative gets his own, of course, and then Doc gets his own, of course, because those guys are both. The Negative one was wild. The like graphics and the visuals of it is so cool. And then Doc Ock was a pain in the ass. He is hard. He is very hard. Very hard to fight.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be so not attached, but I didn't think I would like Mr. Negative as much as I do. I think they did well with him. I thought he'd be kind of just like, okay, way back when the first E3 trailer dropped, I thought he was going to be like one villain that you fight. I mean, technically with the 6 you're fighting him numerous, but I thought he'd be like one storyline, then it'd be another villain, another storyline, and stuff like that. I didn't realize he'd be
one of the
main jabroni besides Otto and what he does. But I think it worked. I think it did well, because I think another thing too that also helped was like he's so relatively unknown compared to the other ones, so they had that freedom to work with him. But yeah, that worked.
Yeah, his boss fight's really like Joker boss fight-esque, where you're like whipping around, he's like talking to you, I guess, and like throwing stuff off at you and all that. And you're like whipping through, following him and listening to just everything he has to say. And like I was listening, I wasn't even like looking at the graphics or anything. I was just whipping through and just listening to like what and why he was doing shit. And I was just like, oh, this is dope. So yeah, no, they did pretty good with that game.
Cool.
pretty good.
Yeah, we'll have to see where they go next. Whether that's, probably PlayStation 5, unless they reuse a lot of assets. I don't know. Okay, so, do we really need to talk about Infinity War? We know what happens.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to Far From Home.
Yeah.
That trailer dropped this week?
Yeah.
Wednesday? Something like that.
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Woo! A lot of people are pissed because, you spoiled the end game, blah, 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 yada, yada. Whatever.
We'd known this movie was coming.
We'd known this was coming.
Before even Infinity War, so it's like you go into Infinity War knowing
there's two other characters we know already have sequels planned, so get over it.
The Guardians have a sequel, and there's like 3 or 4 of them.
Right. That team you can be a little bit more flexible with, too, but yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Guardians have a sequel, Spider-Man obviously has a sequel, Panther has a sequel, and Strange has a sequel. So we knew these people were coming back. The reason the trailer did drop pre-Endgame, obviously movie, you need to hype it up and sell it, but it's also a Sony property. I think they had this date prior to Infinity War having a date.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we're not going to push this off and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because when's the movie come out? July?
Something like that, yeah.
It comes out probably summer-ish.
June, July, yeah.
June, July. But Infinity Wars doesn't come out, or Endgame doesn't come out until April.
Yeah.
You can't put a trailer out in May and be like, oh, this comes out in a month. And, generate the same amount of hype as you're doing it now.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting couple of months. We got Marvel in
Captain
March,
Marvel in
then
March.
April, and then June, July. I don't think there's anything else this summer. No, pardon. So yeah, the Far From Home trailer. Peter's going to vacation. He's going to the UK. Aunt May knows, based on the first film. Happy's around with a Pepper Potts check. MJ, they're starting to.
I like those two together.
Getting an interaction going.
I saw a great picture that made my heart warm.
Oh, is it the one she's like screaming photoshopped on?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was this one. It just made me so
happy. Nice.
Yeah, but I did see that one too, and I just laughed. Because she tweeted it out. And she was like, mood until whenever. And I was just like...
And then we got the return of Dio.
Yep.
Back. And,
took a dart by
Nick Fury showing up.
Who's still there.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Peter did not get a spidey sense that
that's
somebody
what people
was
are asking. Yeah.
The room.
I think he was just so relaxed and like not in that.
Yeah, because he was,
mindset.
He was at vacation. He was with Ned, and they were just booling.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. Nick's pretty good. He's pretty quiet.
Yeah. So we got the introduction of that, and that's going to be an interesting twist if they do it like the cartoon Ultimate Spider-Man, where like Nick's like overseeing him, or I guess in the comics like Nick's a real like not I guess piece of shit, but like doesn't come in until maybe the very last minute when shit's already hit the fan and whatever. So I don't know. That'll be an interesting dynamic. And then we have Mr. Mysterio. Yeah.
With his glow pad helmet.
Yeah, with the fishbowl. But it looks great. And it's always, I don't know, it's shocking seeing how people can transform these costumes for the good or transform for the bad. Like, looking back, as a lot of people would agree, Captain America and Avengers 1. Woo! That's a rough one. But, yeah, I think they nailed it in this one.
Who is it, Jack Galifianakis?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, that's who it was.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I mean, I really like him as an actor.
Yeah.
So, Billy, in this trailer, we see, obviously, Mr. Mysterio.
Yeah.
And we see some elemental people.
Yeah.
We have a water person, we have a sand person, we have a gaseous whatever. I think there was a fire person, too. Do you think that these elements are Hydro Man, Sandman, and 2 others I wouldn't know? Or do you think this is Mysterio using his magic and illusion tricks to make people think he's a good guy?
That would be cool. I didn't even think, because I immediately assumed it was Sandman and all them. But I didn't even think, because that could be wild shit, and then have it twist hard. And then Mysterio would be a badass supervillain.
Mm-hmm. Because that's Mysterio's whole shtick, is he's like a stage performer and does these things. So while I think
that would be sick.
Cool that it's Hydra Man and Sandman, I think, he's putting on this act of like, I'm a good guy,
right.
and then staging all these things.
Yeah.
Because, obviously you probably can infer from our conversation, but in this trailer you don't see Mysterio doing bad things.
No.
It's literally Peter's in trouble, he's on a bus soaking wet, and then Mysterio ghosts in. He's like, you don't want to be here, and then he's fighting off the elements fishbowl style with magic, which also looks very Doctor Strange related with the symbols and shit, which
with like
is
the triangles and all those
things, so that's an interesting twist of like, could he have also practiced wherever? But I'm excited for that. I wonder if any other either elements will be placed or if people will show up. I know we're out of the United States, so I don't know about showing up. But the end of Homecoming, we see a certain character arise in the prison of one Scorpion. Do more people get placed in? Or if Mysterio does turn out to be a bad guy, we don't know, he could be a good guy the whole time, does he get implemented into the Sinister Six somehow? Or, I mean, I assume they're building
something's
towards
brewing in there.
Right. We got Vulture, Scorpion.
Yeah, but Vulture's,
I don't know if he would be that, because he knows. I think he would be more of like a, I'm doing this for me type thing.
Yeah. Or they just like, I don't know, maybe that'd be a good way to set the tone, like they have Vulture with them, like he's not, like he doesn't want to be fully there, but he like discloses information that helps the Sinister Six get moving, and then like they just cut off Keaton right there or something, I don't know. Like he just doesn't want to go and like fight, I guess, because he knows who Peter is, and like, I don't know, he knows his daughter's gal.
Right.
So.
Weak link.
Yeah. That would be a way to like establish the seriousness of the Sinister Six too. Yeah. I mean, we still have a couple of key elements that need to be placed there because we still don't have a Harry or an Osborn at all. Any Osborn.
So that would be interesting if they're introduced, but once again, we're not in town. So I don't know.
You're in Great Britain and you're like, oh, Harry Osborn, the United States.
Yeah!
It's me, Peter.
So yeah, we'd need like a big person to lead, unless we're going to switch leadership up to somebody completely different. So we'd still need that top contender. But I mean, I'm sure they got plans for Spider-Man movies up the butt. It's not like Tom's old. Let's see, is there anything else Far From Home that's ringing a bell that you want to bring up? I mean, stealth suit, I don't know, or like the noir looking suit, I'm not like feeling it. I'm like,
I like his other suit, the black one.
And the red.
Yeah, the black and the red one looks clean.
That's nice. Oh, did you like the suitcase? The acknowledgement of Uncle Ben?
Yeah, Uncle Ben, yeah. That was good, that was nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. I think we kind of hit it all. Elementals, Fury, Stereo, Mystery, Love Interest. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, well there's Spider-Man year 2018. We'll see what 2019 brings. Obviously be Far From Home, but then and Endgame. We'll see where we go from there. Alright. Topic 2. Billy, what is your topic today?
Sorry, Cinnamon. I went with the 3 top moments that we have had on stream.
Okay. So, for the top 3, does there have to be like a specific, this is my number 3, this is
No.
Okay, good.
Just top 3, I won't make you label and order them, because I don't know if I could do that as well.
Okay.
But, yeah, just 3 of the tops.
Alright, how do we want to do this? We want to do all of our 3, or do we want to trade back and forth?
We'll trade back and forth.
Okay.
I think that'd be good.
Alright. You want to start it off?
Yeah.
Cool.
Obviously, my one that I had to put in there. It was easily the Cassie K. Or the Cassie Ray.
That was one of mine, too!
Yeah. That was a beautiful moment within my life.
So for those of you who don't know, maybe you just have joined now or weren't around back in 2015, 16.
Wow.
Yup. I'm coming up on that stream anniversary. So we're playing Mortal Kombat X. It's myself, Billy, and John.
I don't usually play these types of games.
No,
well.
we were just dicking around, having a good time. So Billy decides to play Cassie Cage, and John was, oh boy, I don't know, he's a
somebody
male
with nuts.
character. So they're fighting. Billy activates Cassie's X-ray. Now an X-ray technique in Mortal Kombat, usually more heavy impact, violent. You see bones breaking, things tearing, whatever. So he decides to do this X-ray. Cassie hits the gentleman with her guns, breaking his skull, then drops down, and then the moment of glory happens, where she uppercuts him right in the nads, and they explode.
They literally just
popped. Billy did not know that they would be shown, and they were there. We had done it once before, but I think it was a female character, so we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
We see that happen, the freak out happens, and then literally had to pause the game.
And just take a minute.
Because we were laughing so hard. And yeah, just to realize what had happened. And that led to the quote of, I didn't even know they were there.
Yep. Awful. That was terrible.
That was a good one, for sure. Oh boy. Okay, so I had that one as well as one of my top three. I'll swap it with another one because I actually just thought about it as we were bringing up the topic. It was, let's see, I think it was Christmas Eve, not this one, but the previous one. So I decided to stream. I was doing a crossover stream with Super Killer Bunny and Lady in Wonderland, and we were playing a little game called PUBG. So PUBG, big battle royale game, or at least used to be big. So we're playing. I think we were also playing with another friend, Red Bearded Fox. We were playing. We were doing okay. We were just having fun with it. We weren't getting any wins or anything. But the whole session, Lady in Wonderland and myself were kind of shit talking one another. I made some sly comment of how we kind of split into two teams. Super and Red were A team because they were pretty much carrying, and then B team was myself and Lady, and we were just there, just along for the ride. So I was joking around, saying that somebody was slacking on B team. Step it up. So there's an area on the map where there's like underground tunnels, and there's a lot of resources down there. So I'm down there, I'm getting stuff, whatever. I find the exit. She calls out, she's like, hey, where are you at? Oh, I'm running out this tunnel. Hey, how's it going? So I run out. No. Hey, okay, this is what we're gonna do. All of a sudden, bah! I get blasted in the back of the skull, and I'm on the ground, just like, what? And all I hear is, yeah, take that! Somebody's not pulling their weight. Fuck you, or something like that. And it just kills me right there.
Oh my god.
And my teammates are laughing their asses off.
That's brutal.
So
that is.
Yeah, it made for a good moment.
That's what Team Kill will do for you.
Mm-hmm.
For those moments right there.
Yep.
Somebody's talking shit, you just pop them in the back of their skull. They'll shut up. They'll be alright.
But that was just a fun event overall. Obviously that moment, but then just hanging out on Christmas Eve and playing that game. I miss that game in ways. It definitely has its problems on Xbox, but it was something just fun to dick around with multiple people, just like Fortnite is, or Blackout I assume would be. But yeah, that was definitely a prime moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's your second one there, Billy?
It wasn't a stream memory. This was my one that wasn't on stream.
Okay, yeah.
But it went on to the YouTube channel, search Enigma 11. And it was when we, actually I don't know if it went to I think it did. We recorded it, so probably made it up.
Mm-hmm.
But when we went to the game place...
Round 1?
Yeah. Wait, no.
Game place. With California?
No, when we were here. I'm so sorry. It was me, you, and John. And we
went the escape room?
Yeah, we went to the... Did we do the escape room that same day or no? Because we went to the, that little comic book store type thing or whatever.
Okay, where are we located? Are we in Crossgates?
I think it was...
Or Glens Falls?
Crossgates. It was Crossgates.
It was Crossgates. The one, like, the fancier escape room next to the movie theater? Oh boy, maybe not. When we went to see Assassin's Creed? No, that was a different time too.
It was it was the time we went to that old...
Oh, the two-story one?
Yeah, the two-story store
yeah,
that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Then didn't we do Assassin's Creed also?
Yeah, we did Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, because John fell asleep. That's what I was going for.
Yep.
Yeah, it was John's birthday, or was it his birthday? Wasn't his birthday? Because then it would have been my birthday, technically.
Right.
But it was for some reason John wanted to go see Assassin's Creed. We went to the comic book store, which was a really cool store.
Yeah.
You guys got games.
Yep.
I did not get any games.
Mm.
And then we left, went to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Movie was shit. And John fell asleep in it, and he was so excited to see this movie. And like, I'm sitting there, Brett's sitting there, we're watching it, John's 2 down from me, and all of a sudden I hear... And I was like, if I look over there and see that he's the one sleeping, I'm going to laugh my ass off. But it was him.
Yeah.
He meant well.
Yeah.
It was dark, the movie was running slow, and he knocked out.
Yeah, I think...
That was funny.
I think that's a podcast. We podcasted down.
Rad.
Yeah, so that's a previous episode of the podcast where you can see us podcast down to Assassin's Creed and then podcast back and talk about it. I don't remember what episode it is off the top of my head, but yeah, it should be an easy find. Just look at the thumbnails. Yeah, that was definitely a good one.
The escape rooms, I didn't even think of those. Those were fun.
Those are fun. Shit, now I gotta look up quotes again and remember what. I had trying to think of like early ones. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's your quote that made me think of your thing. Shit, I hate when you have something on your head and then you immediately forget. Just great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think this is one I had. Extra Life this year. I mean, you were gone at the moment, but so we're raising money for Extra Life. Our goal is $500 this year. Oh crap! Okay. I'm gonna combine Extra Life into 2 moments because I thought of another one. So, the first one, our goal is 500. We're trying to raise money for Extra Life. I had the big milestone of at 500, I'll cut my hair. Obviously.
It's been cut.
Yeah. So we had the same goal the previous year, but we were a little shy of it. We got to 310 by the end of the thing. So we're about 5 hours in. We're doing pretty good on money. We had like 200 something. I don't know. We get a big donation on Kevin McHale and his family. They put in a lot of money. We get up to like 450-ish. Mm-hmm. The room and the energy in that room explode. Realizing what could happen in the next $50. Mm-hmm. And everybody's pulling together. Shit, you call this person, you talk to this person, put money in, do this, we gotta make this happen. I'm like, guys, you realize this is always on the line. But now it's real! I'm like, okay. But just everybody freaking out as what could possibly happen. And yeah, I think in like the next 10, 15 minutes, we got up to there and passed. So it happened. Later that night, we chopped it off, and everybody was
there for the
freaking out. I mean, ultimately, we raised way more than 500, way more than I thought we ever would, 1,069. But so we did that. So that was the first moment I thought of Extra Life. The one I'm going to also kind of sneak in here and footnote on top of it is one Jackbox game. So we're playing Jackbox Party Pack. You play on your phone, you input some answers, whatever. Now it's around 11:30. It's getting late on that second half. I think we're playing Quiplash or something. I don't know. So we're playing. We're just about to start this next round game, whatever. Everybody put in their name. It's the time where you're putting in answers and whatever. Time runs out. All right. Questions are going up. Answers are going up. An answer goes up, and then a no answer goes up. Oh, this person didn't answer. Huh. I turn in my chair and proceed to look at the couch where one lady in Wonderland is passed out after being awake maybe moments before. So that was just a nice moment of
Did she win that round or no?
No, no, she didn't. So fast forward a little bit. I think we played maybe 2 or 3 more other games. And then people start leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Nolan's the last one to leave. We're talking for a little bit, and then he heads out. I walk back into the room. I'm kind of rearranging because I'm ready to do solo stuff.
Yeah.
She stutters or shifts. Yeah, wakes up. Looks around in a panic. She's like, is it over? I'm like, well, Jackbox is. And she's like, oops. But that was a funny moment. Just the KO, and then you can look in the vlogs, the squad vlogs. There's an Extra Life one, but you can literally see her moment of like, where the
realizing
fuck am I?
what the hell happened.
Yeah. So that was another one I enjoyed heavily.
Did you guys stay up the whole rest of the time, or did you take a break?
She went to go KO. I stayed up the whole time. Towards the end of that next 12 hours when we played Jackbox again, I was doing a little nodding. Like, I would literally just put in an answer, didn't vote or anything, she'd another answer down. But no, other than that, it was pretty good. I had to, around like 8 a.m. I was playing Overwatch. I was playing Hello Neighbor. I was getting nowhere in it, because that game is, or 8, 10, and plus. No, you're not. This puzzle's impossible. I was getting frustrated at that and a little, like, loopy. So I walked around for a bit, and then I played Overwatch. And I literally was standing playing because I'm like, I can't do this. But after that, I recovered. And then Dio popped in. I mean, I was doing trash. But, yeah.
Oh, we just stretched at the same time. How cute was that?
Alright, so, Billy, what's your last favorite moment?
I dug this one out from the archives.
Ooh, okay.
I hope that it wasn't the one you had as well.
I don't think so.
But it wasn't a stream that I was a part of.
Okay.
It was a stream that I viewed.
Ooh. Oh, no, it wasn't this one, but okay. I know where you're going.
And it was the, what was that game called?
Life is Strange.
Yep, Life is Strange. It was a night where, it was what, you just started the game? It was near the beginning of it.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. And we had a poppin' chat.
Mm-hmm.
We had like 6 or 7 people in there chatting away about it. And every single person was just so invested into what was going on in the game, along with Bret.
Yeah.
And shit was going down.
Yeah.
And we were all just freaking out about literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
You would see Bret react to it, and then you'd get like the minute or 2 delay from the chat, and then everyone would just be like, "Oh my god!" I remember just sitting in my room, and I was just watching it, and I was like, "I gotta see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to bed. I gotta figure it out." And that was fun. That was a great stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we saved what's her name, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you did it!"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was great. We had the train before that
Yep,
too.
the train.
Jesus.
We had that gun diabolical thing with her in the closet or
Get
whatever.
it. Pop a cap in her ass.
Pop a cap in her ass, Bret.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was not the one I thought of. And once again, I'm blanking. Fuck. On it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Life is Strange is a good game. I'm waiting on the second one. I know the first episode's dropped. I don't know if any others have. I'm waiting till the whole thing drops and then playing that. But yeah, that was a really good one. Oh, pardon. Na 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 na. I got it. New Year's 2017 going into 18, I think. Yeah. Wasn't this New Year's? Yeah, it was last New Year's. So when Kevin was home, we decided, we're going to do a New Year's stream. We'll play whatever. We played old, like, PlayStation 2 games, like Medal of Honor and Nightfire and stuff like that. Then we decide, let's play football. Alright.
Was this the Blitz game, or?
No, this wasn't Blitz. This was Madden 15 that we were playing. I don't think I had Blitz at the time. I might have. But anyways, we're playing Madden 15 because that was the most up-to-date Madden I had. We're playing. I'm getting absolutely shreked by Kev. A lot of interceptions left and right throughout the whole thing. Good, it was not pretty. So I fight my way back. We're in the fourth quarter. I think I'm down by a touchdown. Yeah, must have been a touchdown. It's fourth quarter. I got like 10 seconds. Last play. Fourth down. I'm going for it. Fuck it. Hail Mary. Let's go. So, I pop it. Whatever. It leads to me saying, Brucey, it's your time to shine. I just throw the ball. Guy catches it. Boom. And we run it all the way back to the touchdown, the end zone. And the whole time I'm up on my feet. Yeah, this guy just popping around. And we win the game. But it was just one of those moments, like the energy is like, fuck it.
How'd Kevin feel? Was he pissed?
He was defeated.
Yeah,
he was defeated.
He just puts the controller down, just walks right out. Doesn't say a damn thing. He's like, it's been fun, Brett.
Yeah. He got his revenge though. There was another stream we did where I was just bodied. I think he won by 20 points. So, but yeah, that's just one of those that I just remember a lot. I think I put it in the highlight reel for might have been last year's stream anniversary. Yeah, that makes sense.
Woo! Especially on a Hail Mary too.
Yeah.
You can't make that shit up.
No.
And if you're winning on that, you gotta go all for it.
Yeah. But yeah.
It reminds me of losing my PS4 to you.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on it. I have a whole shelf for it. Just move the VR headset. I'll make it. Fuck! That was 3 years ago.
Yeah. And I still haven't given you it. It's been making some weird noises that I don't know if you want it now.
Yeah.
I had to get the duster can and dust it.
Yeah.
My fan sounded like a small turtle got ran over and was grouching.
Yikes. Oh well.
Yeah. But I mean, I dusted it out. Now it sounds fine again. I think it just
okay.
was clogged up and the fan wasn't working as well.
Gotcha.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Once I transport it back to college, hope for the best.
Yeah. Cool. I like that topic, especially with Streamiversary coming up. It's
a good
nice
nostalgic feeling.
Yep. Alright, topic 3. To wrap it up, so this is a viewer topic. Like I said, if you have a topic for us, you can always comment down below or join us on Discord and put your topic in there for us.
Who is the viewer?
The viewer today is Lady in Wonderland. Her topic is how do you... Oh boy, how am I going to...
You got it.
How about your ideal future life? Like where you live, what you're doing, etc. So, Billy, in your ideal future...
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
I've got a beard.
Okay. Yeah. We're slowly getting there.
I would like to be a teacher. Going to school for it and whatnot. Physics teacher, so it'd be high school.
Okay.
I would very much enjoy to teach in Saratoga. That'd be fantastic. Just because I know a lot of teachers there. I know the principals there and whatnot. And I feel like I could hopefully get in easy with it because it's all about who you know with education. Plus my grandpa taught there.
Oh, okay.
He taught there for like 30, 40 years.
Nice.
So I think that'd be a cool, I guess, tribute, you could say, to it. To just go and teach and, be half the teacher he was. At the same school he was at, that'd be really cool. Plus my parents would be here, everybody else is here. That would be fantastic if I could do that. If not, definitely staying within New York. Definitely staying at least around here so I can stay true with the family and be near them and close to them and whatnot. And then teach it wherever I get my job.
Mm.
If it were to be Saratoga, it'd probably just be wherever I can
Right.
get in and get some experience and whatnot, and hopefully transfer somewhere else. I'd like to get my master's as well in higher education so I could become a principal at some point.
Oh, okay.
Just in case, even though if I don't want to be, but just in case like I'm teaching and I'm on year like 15 or 20 of teaching and I've had enough of it and I've gotten my itch out of teaching,
Mm-hmm.
I have that ability to move into principaling, which is still in the school.
Yeah.
I get a much fatter paycheck, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a much different vibe about it.
Okay.
And I think that'd be cool. And I think I'd be a fine principal.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully found a nice lady and hunkered down, have a dog. My first dog I want is a English Bulldog. Those chubby little motherfuckers, and I want him to have like a super like scary neck like collar.
Okay.
But he's gonna be like this tiny little fluff ball.
Oh, uh-huh.
And his name is gonna be Bowser. And it's going to be perfect. I'm gonna get him when he's a little baby too, so he's nice and chunky, and I can call him Bowser. I think that'd be a good dynamic for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Cinnamon. I know you're looking at me like a traitor talking about different dog breeds. And then obviously I'll probably have a cat, just because I've always had cats in my life.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe get a kid. Little Billy the Fourth.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There you go. Nice.
Hi.
Huh. I think that's... I don't know if you talked about principal before. Option. But that's cool. That's neat.
Yeah, because I figured if I'm in the district and then a principal job opens up that I would be interested about, I would have a very good shot to do it, because I was working in their district for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I know how this school works. And I know what teachers need, because I was a teacher here for a while.
Yeah.
Let me help out in the principal side of things.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ah!
Alright, I've talked about this kind of before in I think it was our biggest dreams segment topic. I don't know. Okay, I think ideal future. See, this is a tough one because I know what I want to do with a job. I would like to either work at Rooster Teeth or work at Kinda Funny. I would like to just edit videos. I mean, if I'm on content and in front of the camera, I think that'd be a plus. But as my past has shown with Taekwondo, I'm fine just being a supporting role. Like, I'm your everyman, I guess you could say. I'll do whatever's needed. As long as things are running smoothly, that's fine. I don't need to be the person in charge, whatever.
Right.
So, that's dream job situation. Obviously, with those kind of determine where I'd be living. I'd either be San Francisco, California, or Austin, Texas. I'd be fine with either of those. Obviously, San Fran's a little costly. I don't know Austin's situation personally, but there's that. Ideally, if I like dream situation, perfect. Living wise, I don't know. I think I'd like to be here. Obviously, like you said, family and people are here and friends and all that. Obviously, that showed with California. I missed that quite a bit. That's why I moved back. But no offense, I hate winter. I like looking at the snow, but
I had to drive home last night in the snow, and it was terrible.
I can't imagine. And then this weekend's just going to be all hell breaking loose, apparently.
Yeah.
So if I could get away from the cold, that'd be good. So maybe North Carolina. I have some family down there, but I'm very open to living anywhere. Job wise, I'd like to still be in content, making videos, being live on Twitch. If I could be sustained through this, I think that would be top notch. I'd like to have a studio, and then I've talked about this before. I'd like to have the guys on. I'd like to have Little John on. Most likely Kevin now.
Kev.
JC, great filming and producer, and got a very creative eye. Like, if I could have a team of 8 to 9 people, be able to obviously fund myself, fund everybody else, or at least be like, hey, I can give you this amount. Like, you still have your own thing. Because, like, that's the thing, too, is I don't want to, like, pah! No, you're doing this now. Like, even if, you know, your dream is whatever. But I also understand, like, you guys have your own thing. Like you just mentioned, you want to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Content and teacher might not go together well. Same with John, if he wants to do the church-related stuff. Like, it might not go together well. Dio, as far as I know, I think that'd be good for him. You know? So it's just, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I think that would be, like, a cool situation. Like, I know you joked around one podcast about, like, man, what if all of us are just working at a restaurant? Just the overcooked situation of all of us.
That shit would close so fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be bad.
So, like, I think, like, that would be, like, the dream to happen. Realistically, ideal future, still in content, it would be independent. I'd like what we have now, where we can bounce ideas back and forth. Maybe a little bit more of, like, not all on me, per se, but I think it's, over time it'll get better. I think I've become better of organizing things and making a workflow. Obviously, there's still some areas I need to improve in, but being in content, creating, not making a living off of it, but making more off of it, I think would be nice. And then, yeah, I think if I could combine that with the Rooster Teeth / Kind of Funny job and do that at night or part-time or whatever, at night, then that would be fine. But also, you know, finding that balance of work and life. Like, I'm very happy in the relationship I'm in right now, and, you know, like to see that going forward. Balance is very important. So, yeah, just doing that. So, I don't know. There's not, like, concrete answers, unfortunately. Just living somewhere where I'm able to sustain myself and my family and whatever, but also, you know, have savings and be able to support people I need to support. But, you know, be happy with what I'm doing, not being stuck somewhere. Like, I've talked about it in the past, too. Obviously, you know, I'm looking at it from a distance. I don't know what would change in the situation itself, but retirement, I know that's way down the road, but I don't know if I'd be able to sit around and do nothing. So, like, I mean, with content, I don't know if it'd be the same however many years down the road, probably not, but, like, treat it as a job, like I am now, like, just something to do, like a hobby or whatever.
Something to just keep you busy instead of just sitting.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I'd always be, in the sense, working, but maybe not working, like, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that would be ideal for me. For me. Yeah.
No, the studio was always, that would have been so cool.
Yeah. It's one of those things, like, it's nice to think of. And, I mean, it could happen in a form.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, like I said, I understand everybody has their own things they want to do. Yeah. And that's fine. But maybe, like, I get a studio and I have an official recording space. But, like, it's like it is now. You guys come in every once in a while, do a podcast or play games or do press start or stuff like that. Like, there's still that collaboration there. But, yeah, I understand it's not, all right, we're all editing, we're in the bays, we're talking ideas, we got the whiteboard, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah, I totally.
Is Pokemon Stadium in there? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Pokemon Stadium too. Alright, guys, that's been another episode of Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast. Episode 37.
I didn't know what we were talking about.
I don't know either. Episode 37. You can catch this live every first and third Saturday of the month over on twitch.tv/Enigma911. If you can't watch it live, remember all of the topics are split out on youtube.com. Search Enigma911 or put as one big video for you guys. If you have any topics for us that you guys would like us to talk about, you can either comment down below or join us on Discord and put it in there. Remember, guys, we're also sponsored by the merch store, so you can get all of your Enigma 911 swag over there, t-shirts, backpacks, and more, so you can rep the brand and help support the channel. Billy, thanks for hopping in again. Good luck at school.
Thank you.
We'll see you back
March.
Podcast-wise, maybe probably summer. We'll see. But
Thursday nights via the interwebs.
Yep, Overwatch. Need that Lucio play.
I saw your little bobblehead of him over there.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the art right there?
Oh, my beautiful man.
All right, till next time, guys. We'll catch you guys later.